All right, Chris, we're here, Super Bowl 59. Last year it was the Chiefs dropping balls, the receivers. This year, the injuries. Do you think they found their way through the playoffs and going up against a tough Philly defense? Do you think they found themselves?
Well, they definitely have found themselves. Like, there's no doubt about that, right? I mean, the Chiefs are unbelievable. They, I think, played a cleaner brand of football altogether this season compared to last year, right? What they did last year was still amazing to me. To play B-minus football and then just get hot in the playoffs and win the Super Bowl is unheard of. Like, that does not happen. Now, this year, it wasn't domination, but we know it was still a win basically every week. The offense has definitely gotten better. And one of the big things, I think, in this football game, and this is where Mahomes has gone to another level since they lost to the Bucs in the Super Bowl and all that. And we saw this against the Bills in the AFC Championship game. The Eagles love to play zone defense. If you just line up in zone defense all game long against Patrick Mahomes, he is going to go 27 for 31 for 385 yards, and he's going to just slowly, surgically destroy you and win the game. So they are a different offense, and I think they're continuing actually crazy to get better here as we get to the Super Bowl. And, yeah, they seem like they're playing pretty damn good right now.
Last year, you talked about being at the game. You said, I'm going to sit there and cheer for the Niners. I know Kyle Shanahan. I know, a lot of people in this organization. But in my gut, it's the Chiefs. It's always the Chiefs. Is it the same thing all over again? Is this deja vu? Is this Groundhog's Day once again?
I picked the Chiefs last year. I don't know if I feel like the Chiefs have actually been the most talented team on the field in one Super Bowl yet, right? Now, not that they're too far behind. They're a little less, but like between Andy, Mahomes, and Spags, they close that gap, and then you have the clutchest quarterback ever in Mahomes, and then the team's got the experience of playing these games where you're not nervous. You don't even care. You've overcome all these impossible situations to where you're as cool as it gets, right? I'm worried about this one, though. This is one I'm not even lying. I'm worried. The Eagles are better than they were the last time around. I don't think the Chiefs are as good as they were the last time around. The Eagles, as I've been saying kind of all year, are the best team in football. They're the most well-built team we've seen maybe in the salary cap era. It's the best O-line in football. It's the best D-line in football. It's the best running back in football. It's the best duo receiver in football. They got a pretty good tight end group, and their secondary and linebackers are pretty good. I'm leaning Eagles, which I can't even believe I'm saying that. Now, listen, it's one of those where it's like I feel like if the game's like 28 or 31, then I'm going to pick the Chiefs. But I'm having a feeling of like the Eagles are going to win by 10 points. And I don't like to say that to you guys. And I love the Chiefs. You know that, and I hope you know that, so don't hold this against me. And I love Mahomes. But, yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm trying to speak quietly because I have to pick these games, and Florio's behind me, and we are going head-to-head, okay? So I'm going to pick the Eagles, though, I think 38-28, okay? That's what I'm going to do. And if I'm wrong, just shit on me all you want next time you see me.
We absolutely will do that, Chris.
Should I not swear there?
You still have
No,
an
it's
F-bomb
good.
coming up, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we'll get to that here in a little bit. But just speaking to the Eagles, how are they a different animal? Obviously, the Chiefs face the Ravens week 1, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. They face the Bills, Josh Allen, James Cook.
Sure.
RPOs, they have all that. But how are the Eagles a different animal with Saquon and Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, the Eagles, their offensive line is better than any of those teams you talked about. The Eagles' offensive line, as I've been trying to kind of tell people throughout this week, this is as good an offensive line as the 90s Cowboys. They run 3 plays, and everybody knows the 3 plays, and they still just go, screw you, you can't stop it. And our running back's going to run for 80-yard touchdowns and not be down in a touch football game. Like, forget tackled, like he doesn't get touched. That's where they're different, right? That's where they are different. And I do believe this defense, even though maybe doesn't make as many sacks as it used to when Gannon was the D coordinator, I think this defense with Vic Fangio is a little more sound and a little more talented than that defense you saw 2 years ago in the Super Bowl. Right.
Okay, Chris, we can't be here. You can't, watch Pro Football Talk or Chris Sims Unbuttoned without talking about the Chiefs and the refs. So this is your chance. You have one F-bomb when you join us every time. This is your chance to, kind of unbutton that narrative and use the F-bomb.
Yeah, it's one of the dumbest fucking things in American sports right now, right? Well, the Chiefs are good. Like, the NFL, we all agree, can't figure out what a holding call is, but now there's a fix, and nobody's telling anybody that the whole league is orchestrating just the Chiefs to win. We can't figure out pass interference, but we're going to figure out how to tell everybody to quietly and stage the whole year for the Chiefs, okay? So that's the first dumb thing in American sports. The second dumb thing is, like all the penalties. First off, the fact that the sixth play of the game with a roughing the passer call on Patrick Mahomes, and we're like, that dictated the game against the clutchest team in the fourth quarter I've ever seen in my life, but the sixth play of the game determined it? Like, get out of here. Also, the winning team doesn't go back and watch stuff and put on social media, oh, they missed this call. Oh, they won. They've moved on. The losers go back and go, well, how did I get screwed? Let me make an excuse. And that's what happened. We saw this with the Patriots. It was the same type of thing, right? Oh, they get every call. I saw it in the 90s with Michael Jordan. Oh, Michael Jordan gets every call. No, I mean, yes, there's some human emotion that goes into it, and everybody wants to be liked by the best team and the best player. But to think the fix is in and all that, I could go back in Houston game or the Buffalo game and find plenty of penalties, but the Chiefs fans are on to the Eagles, and those teams are stuck and mad at the Chiefs, so they're going to go look for those penalties, and the Chiefs fans are like, no, we beat you. We don't want to waste our time. We're on to the Eagles, and I think that's why I'd say shut up, everybody.
Last thing before we let you go, Chris, if Patrick Mahomes does complete the three-peat, where does that put him in his pursuit of catching Tom Brady?
Well, I mean, it certainly gives him a great chance here to maybe get 7. It's incredible what he's doing. I mean, he's already right there in Brady territory to me. He's one of the 3 greatest quarterbacks of all time. And I certainly, if you said, oh, no, I think Mahomes is the greatest, I'd go, I get it. I mean, Brady did not do what he's doing in the first 7 years of his career. 5 out of 6 Super Bowls, maybe win 3. I carried the team every game. I don't always have to, like it just, there's so many ways in which he's done it. He's special. He does this. Like, I will, for the first time, go, man, he's got a real chance maybe to get 7 before it's all said and done.